The courtroom was buzzing, the kind of tense energy that felt like thunder before a storm. Reporters were crammed into every available corner, their cameras flashing, their pens scratching, waiting for the next twist in a battle that had already shocked the nation. And at the center of it all stood Representative Jasmine Crockett, her voice sharp, her tone forceful, as she pointed across the chamber and uttered words that stunned everyone. "If necessary, I will see to it that you are jailed for defying the truth." At first, people thought they had misheard. Crockett threatening jail? Against her own name? Against herself? The slip of the tongue would have been comical if the stakes weren't so high. The room rippled with confusion, and in the midst of it, Senator John Kennedy leaned back in his chair, his eyes narrowing. He didn't laugh, though many did. He didn't smirk, though others couldn't resist. Instead, he sensed something deeper, something dangerous unfolding. Because what Jasmine Crockett really meant was clear: she wasn't threatening herself, she was threatening him. But Kennedy had learned long ago that threats, especially in the public arena, had a way of backfiring. And this time, it was about to blow up bigger than anyone could imagine. Jasmine Crockett had built her reputation on fiery words. To her supporters, she was bold and unafraid. To her critics, reckless and brash. But in that moment, she went too far. Kennedy, who had kept quiet through most of her tirade, finally leaned forward, resting his elbows on the table. His southern drawl rolled through the chamber like a calm storm, steady, firm, impossible to ignore. "Congresswoman," he said, his voice carrying a weight of patience mixed with warning, "you can threaten me all you want. But when you start confusing yourself with the law, when you start believing you are the law, that's when democracy breaks." The chamber went silent. Even the reporters stopped scribbling for a moment, unsure of what would come next. Crockett's face tightened. "Don't twist my words, Senator. I meant exactly what I said." Kennedy shook his head slowly. "You may have meant it, but the people heard something else. And I suspect they're asking themselves right now if this is leadership or desperation." That was the spark. By the time the session ended, clips of the exchange were already racing across social media. The slip, Crockett threatening to jail herself, became a viral punchline. Late-night shows replayed it, comedians mocked it, and ordinary Americans shared it with captions like "Even she knows she's gone too far." But Kennedy didn't stop there. He knew the moment called for more than a laugh. The next morning, he went public. Standing before a sea of microphones, with cameras flashing like lightning all around him, he spoke directly to the people. His words weren't polished sound bites written by aides. They were raw, personal, and deeply human. "You saw what happened, yes.